Ariel Helwani in Las Vegas for UFC 202 alongside Rick Story, who meets Donald Cerrone this Saturday live on pay-per-view. Rick, it's good to see you. Big fight for you, but I got to ask you, yesterday's press conference, did you see what happened? And if so, what are your thoughts as a fighter seeing something like that play out?
Hey, I see that kind of stuff and I find it entertaining. It's entertaining. Just bottom line.
Some people say, hey, it's bad for the sport. They're not acting like professionals. Do you subscribe to that notion?
Okay, are those people that are complaining not going to watch the fight?
Right.
They're going to watch it. So it doesn't really matter. It's going to make more people that aren't watching it watch it,
Sure.
get interested.
So you agree with the idea that that added a few 100,000 pay-per-view buys to that card on Saturday, right?
I don't know the number exactly, but people are going to be talking about it.
Sure.
It's to throw bottles at people at the press conference. Something's got to happen.
All right, let's talk about your fight now. Big fight for you, big opportunity. He doesn't seem all that impressed with your skills. I don't know if you've seen his comments saying that he's better than you everywhere. And have you seen this stuff, and does it bother you at all?
No, it doesn't bother me at all. It just tells me that he's really got to talk himself into the fight. And, I mean, maybe so. Maybe he is better than me everywhere, but we'll find out. I mean, he's just going to have to get in there and do what he does. But I'm going to get in there and do what I do, so whatever.
Have you been impressed with him since he moved up to 170? Something seems to have changed a little bit in his game. Do you agree?
I mean, he just looked good. I mean, he's had good opponents. I mean, that showcase his skills. So, I mean, we'll just have to see. I mean, I'm tough for any stylistic matchup.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
Since maybe your big fight against, well, it's supposed to be against Nate Marquardt, then Charlie Brenneman, of course. Is this one of the biggest fights of your career, UFC career, highest profile, considering the card and the opponent?
Probably. I would say it's like the next biggest one just because he's got such a huge following.
Yeah.
And, I've just been flying under the radar, and it gives me an opportunity, I go out and I get the victory, and that can make a huge push to like fight somebody even higher in the division.
Yeah. It has been said sometimes that he's easily breakable. Like the big opportunities, sometimes he doesn't seize the moment. He doesn't get over that hump. Lately he has, but still, when he fought RDA for the belt, it was a quick finish. Are you going to look to exploit that, try to break him early? Because he starts late as well.
I mean, basically, it's the same for me every time. I mean, I'm no secret. I go out and I do pretty much the same thing every time. When I get hit, then I turn on, and then game plans sometimes go out the window, and I just bite on my mouthpiece and start swinging. Then other times, it's like I try to stick to my game plan as much as possible. But, I mean, yeah, I've seen his fights, and his losses are primarily to southpaws and pressuring southpaws. So, I mean, I have, some things stacked up in my favor.
Yeah.
That'll make it a tough fight for him. So I'm durable, and I can land some big shots.
You beat Donald Cerrone on Saturday. Do you feel like you're in that top 5 conversation?
Well, he's in the top 14 right now. I don't know.
But given the name.
I mean, I'm sure like the way things are going in the UFC today, that it'll give me a big push just because people will be like, oh, look at this guy. It's like he's been around forever. But he just beat Donald. So it might give me a little bit more momentum to, push for a bigger fight.
All right, looking forward to it. Best of luck to you, Rick.
Yeah, thank you.